Close your eyes and journey back over 4,500 years to the Giza Plateau on the edge of modern-day Cairo, Egypt. Rising from the desert sands is one of humanity's greatest achievements, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Built around 2560 BCE during Egypt's 4th dynasty, this colossal structure was commissioned for Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops. It remains the largest pyramid ever built and the only surviving wonder of the ancient world. When first completed, the pyramid stood at an incredible 146.6 meters, or 481 feet tall. To picture that, imagine stacking about 25 adult giraffes on top of each other, or a building as tall as a modern 48-story skyscraper. Even after thousands of years of erosion, it still stands at 138.8 meters tall. The pyramid was built using around 2.3 million limestone and granite blocks, with some stones weighing as much as an elephant. Originally, it was covered in polished white limestone casing stones, making it shine brilliantly under the Egyptian sun like a giant mirror in the desert. Its construction was astonishingly precise. The pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with the north, south, east, and west cardinal directions, so accurate that even modern engineers still study its design in amazement. But the Great Pyramid was more than just a giant tomb. For the ancient Egyptians, it represented divine power, cosmic order, and the pharaoh's journey into the afterlife, a concept they called Ma'at, the balance of the universe. Around the pyramid grew an entire funerary complex. Temples, smaller pyramids, causeways, and sacred spaces, all created to guide the king into eternity. And here's something many people get wrong. The Great Pyramid was not built by slaves. Archaeological discoveries showed that the builders were skilled laborers and seasonal workers. Many were farmers who worked during the annual flooding of the Nile when their farmland was underwater. Near the pyramid, archaeologists uncovered an entire workers' village, complete with bakeries, breweries, sleeping quarters, and even medical care. These workers were paid and fed daily with bread, onions, garlic, and large amounts of beer. In fact, beer was such an important ration that workers consumed several liters each day. Imagine the scene: thousands of workers hauling stones beneath the blazing sun, bakers preparing bread before dawn, and supervisors organizing one of the most ambitious construction projects in history. This was not just the dream of a king, it was the achievement of an entire civilization. Today, more than 4 millennia later, the Great Pyramid of Giza still stands, silent, powerful, and nearly eternal, not just as a monument to Pharaoh Khufu, but as proof of what humans can create when ambition meets precision, organization, and vision. And when you stand before it, you're not just looking at stone, you're looking at history, frozen in architecture.